What's up, everybody? TX Griller here. I've got the Cuisinart Woodcreek. I noticed a couple of you had some questions after I did my first troubleshooting video and your questions were, how do you remove the auger? If you're for some reason you get water inside the pellet hopper, or your pellets swell up and your auger jams, how do you remove the auger? So today's video is just going to do a quick rundown on how you remove the auger and how you can get rid of a jammed auger. So as you can see, I've already removed the back auger plate and the bottom housing, which is right here. So that's 10 screws removed. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these connections on the high voltage board. So I've got a connection right here, that's one connection here, two here, three. Some of these can be tricky. There's three, and then we're going to remove our blue wire that goes to the fuse. So there's the 4 connections we just removed. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to remove the screw that holds the ground screw. So let me get underneath here. So I'll show you guys. You can see, let's see if you guys can see this. You can see the green ground wire right there. That's the screw we're going to remove right there. Because if you don't remove that screw, the auger motor will not slide out. It catches on that screw. So that's what we're going to remove first, is that green wire, that screw that goes to the green wire. So let's see if you can see it from here. Sorry, I'm trying to get you guys a good view, which is kind of tough, but bear with me. So we're going to remove that screw. Okay. And while I'm doing this, I just want to mention that, again, the cool thing about this is you don't have to take off your entire, there's the screw. Now, let me pull it on this wire. So that's the wire we removed, the screw, the ground wire. But like I was saying, the cool thing about this is you don't have to remove your entire pellet hopper assembly to remove the auger, which is really neat. Whereas a lot of the other grills, you do have to remove the entire auger assembly. But anywho, so we've gone ahead, we've removed all that, and now we're going to remove these 2 screws right here, 1, 2, and this is the plate that holds, it doesn't hold the auger motor in place. You can see this moves around, but it's the plate that it kind of sits on. So we're going to remove those 2 screws on that plate. Back the camera up so you guys can see it. Okay, there's number 1. And number 2. And like I said, if you don't remove that ground screw, I'll show you what happens. If you don't remove it as you're pulling this out, it'll catch. That ground screw sticks through, it'll catch and hit the auger motor. So I'm going to pull this off. Okay. The high voltage board is still attached, but here's the hole for that ground screw right here. So if you didn't remove that ground screw, which is on, sorry, it's right there, then it hits on this auger motor. So we're just going to let this kind of hang, and now we have access to our auger motor. So the auger motor, as you can see, is held in place by, there's a plastic bushing, and there's this screw right here. So we're going to unscrew that black screw right there, which holds the auger bushing in place. So again, hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing, as that is the purpose for this video. So we're going to remove this screw, which we've done right now. So there's the screw, and I dropped it. That's all right. We've removed it, so that's the main point. And I will say, if you have pellets in your auger housing or your auger tube or your pellet hopper, you may want to have a bucket underneath, because as you're pulling this, whether it's clogged or good pellets, you may have some stuff that flies out. So you know, if you're clogged, it's going to be pretty tough to pull this out. Obviously I'm not clogged, so mine is just going to pull right out just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my auger motor wiring, which is the red and white wiring. So let's see if you guys can see it. As you can see here, I've removed the entire auger motor and auger. So if you do have a clogged auger, another option, let's say you can't remove your auger motor, another option is there's a shear pin. It's a Phillips head on one side. On the other side there's a lock nut. If you can get a pair of pliers and remove that shear pin, then you can remove the entire auger motor and it'll slide out. Then you can take a pair of vice grips or a hammer and try to rattle this to break the pellets that are going to be jammed inside this auger tube right here. So generally, if it's, you know, a little bit clogged, you can most likely shake it out, shake the auger motor out. But if you have to remove the entire auger motor, like I said, you can remove the shear pin and then use a pair of vice grips or a hammer and knock it free. So anyway, that's just a quick video on how to remove the auger and auger motor. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.